Hey, welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking dry pasta. Dry pasta is different than fresh pasta. Dry pasta you can find in any grocery store. It comes in a multitude of sizes and shapes. Today we're going to cook spaghetti. You want to start with a good sized pot with fresh cold water. And the reason you want to use cold water is because of the oxygen level. When you start with hot water, a lot of the oxygen that you need to cook food properly is gone from the water. So start with nice cold water, fresh water. You want to make sure that your water is at a nice roaring boil. And salt, you always want to put salt in the water because that's what flavors it. And you want to put it in at the end. You don't want to put it in before you boil it. So you just want to put about anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon. And the reason you want to put that in is because that's where the pasta gets its flavor from. If you don't put salt in the water, it's going to taste really bland. And this helps the sauce cling to it a little bit better. So you get your water boiling. As soon as it comes to a boil, you always want to have your pasta open and ready. And just take your spaghetti, take your spaghetti in your hand and give it a little twist so it falls into the pot properly. Now, once you get the pasta in, you want to just delicately work it into the water. You don't want to push it too hard, but you want to make sure that all of your pasta is covered with water. And then it'll take another minute to get back to boiling again. Now remember, with pasta, you don't want to stir it a lot. You want to coax it. When you start trying to stir pasta that isn't cooked all the way, you're going to break it. So you just want to gently move it around to make sure it doesn't stick together and that all of the pasta has access to the fresh boiling water. So you want to give it a couple stirs, not too much, that's how it gets gummy. And then you just wait for a couple more minutes and then we'll stir it again. The reason you want to have a bigger pot to cook pasta is you want to make sure that the pasta has plenty of room to move, but also you don't want the pot boiling over. You want to keep it cooking at a rapid boil, and that's what makes really good pasta. Oh, our pasta's looking pretty good. You know, there have been many different ways of testing pasta over the years. My favorite way is tasting it. You want to make sure that it's a little bit al dente, because as you'll see in one of our later videos, what you want to do with the pasta is take it right from the pot and put it into your hot sauce and let the cooking process continue in your hot sauce. Be sure and look for our meat sauce or marinara recipes where you'll see me do this. You want to take it out with tongs. This is the best way to do it. You want to save some of this starched water for later on to thin out your sauce and bring that flavor from the water back into whatever sauce you're using. So you just want to put it right into a colander so that it's not dripping all over your counter. You get your pasta into the colander, let it drip into the bowl below, and then you're ready to put your pasta into the sauce. We're going to be making some fresh pasta, not from scratch. The pasta's store-bought. You can get the same effect. They have so many great brands now that you can buy in the grocery aisle.